Hi there, my name is Marky Sparky. This is episode 23 on NeverCraft Season 2, and we will start off today's episode exactly where we left off last time, which is here in the Hobbit area downstairs, where I want to build and finish that flower farm. I hope you enjoy this episode. If you do, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't done that already. And now, as always guys, sit back, relax and enjoy. Okay guys, we are down here where we left off last time, and I'm very happy that I didn't rush this, because my initial idea was, well, make the whole area here the interior of a Hobbit hole. But I have a better idea now. So, I have all these places up there, right? Where the Hobbit holes, well, are. And there we will definitely have Hobbit hole interior. Like from here all the way to down there will be Hobbit hole. With a few rooms, for all three of course, not only for this one, but for the one, yeah, over there, and for that one as well. There will be Hobbit hole interior here, with, means to look out of the windows there, and have seating areas, small kitchens and stuff. And then when you go down here, I imagine a second Hobbit hole entrance right here, where you enter the Hobbit hole, that is essentially that part then. Same here. Same there, and down here we have an underground cave, like a magical, mystical, foresty cave with crystals, mushrooms and foliage all around. The flower farm there, farms for the 2 tall flowers as well. And oh yeah guys, I'm excited. Let's start with that project. Okay, but first I want to finish the redstone for the farm. And I'm recreating what I designed for my Season 1 flower farm, if you remember, if you were watching my videos back then. And everything was controlled by one central etho hopper clock that then switched, well, the bone mealing and pushing of the floor thing, switched that on and off, and in between also flushed the whole thing with water that will be behind those trapdoors. I'm trying to figure out how that whole thing worked. I'm not exactly sure if I can get that done all right in the first try. But let's try that. Okay, the redstone is completely done now. The only thing that is missing is the on and off switch. I was doing that by placing a torch right here. Actually, we can do that also by placing a lever here. For now, this lever will then move up to, well, the floor where we are walking. And with this, we can turn it on. So, yeah, this etho hopper clock controls the whole thing, which is now locked here by this redstone torch, so nothing is moving. Therefore, the whole contraption is off. Also, yeah, the same thing locks this very small hopper clock here, where this one item is traveling, which is a diorite, by the way. Yeah, same signal here, locks all the way around, locks that, so nothing is working. At the moment, if we turn this lever on, in that case, then this torch will go off, which unlocks this clock, which then, well, controls the whole system. That at the same time unlocks this, which, yeah, unlocks or turns on that clock as well. And that clock again controls the shifting of the floor and the bone mealing. And then we have a very nice contraption here. So we have a comparator here that compares, well, actually reads out the fill level of this hopper. And there are 30 items in here. And I don't exactly know how I came up with this, but I engineered this last time, so I just copied it this time. When this hopper goes into the state where it outputs a signal strength of 2, then we will then have this turn on again. This then will be off. Like, let's just simulate that. Or let's not simulate that. Yeah, the farm will be running, but yeah, in the time span where this comparator here outputs a signal strength of 2, this will stop again, and at the same time this will very briefly here's a observer down there, will very briefly trigger this pulse extender here, which then triggers the trapdoors up here that are not visible to the eye. Here are the trapdoors, and they will briefly go down, let the water flow out, and then go up again, which then flushes all the flowers to the front. And this will happen during when this signal goes on, and this will also happen when we turn off the whole farm, which is now the case, because then that line will be activated, which then again triggers that system. Yeah. I'm not the best at explaining redstone contraptions, guys. I don't do that very often. I hope you understood that roughly. But I mean, most importantly, the message here, it works and it does everything automatically. You turn it on, it generates the flowers, it stops for a brief moment, flushes them down, and then it generates the flowers again, and it does that until it runs out of bone meal. And that is crazy. So the only thing that we have to add now is the flowers get flushed here to the front, so we need a waterway to carry all the flowers away to a sorting and storage system that we will then build. But I have talked so much, let's see that thing in action and see whether it actually does what it is supposed to be doing. And let's flick that lever. Hello? Start, please. Okay, so this block was the problem, because that powered that piston, and then it simply did never turn on. Okay, redesigning. We need the water path right here, so I need to move that into this direction by 1 block. Okay, that should do the trick, so let's hope for the best and turn it on. Yes. Yes. Yes, that sounds good. That sounds very good. Let's wait for, well, that signal to hit signal strength 2 here, which then should trigger the water and everything. Now, it does not. Okay, I placed a comparator here instead of a repeater. Oh, I hope that's it. I hope that's it. Let's try again. And, yep, now I forgot to put the water in. Perfect. Okay, water is in place. Last time, the last test, until, well, we continue building stuff. Water flushes everything down, water stops, and farm continues. Perfect! And if we stop, the water should flush another time, and it does exactly that, and everything is done. Perfect! And everything gets flushed down here, and that is a whole bunch of flowers there. Okay, let's see. Wow. In that short amount of time, guys. Crazy. Well, now that I got the redstone stuff all done and the farm is basically working, I think I want to next work on the layout of this place first a bit. And then we will see where we will put the storage system and all of that. So let's do that. So, I replaced the whole floor with grass blocks, except for that hole here in the center where I still have to figure out where to put the on and off switch of the farm. And I think I want to have that maybe hidden in a very nice stone pillar right here or something. But I just finished the whole sorting and, well, basically all the function of the farm, and I wanted to show you that just very briefly. So here we have the output of the farm. All the flowers and seeds will, well, come out here and enter this water stream, which is basically a circle all around the whole sorter and back. And here, we align them with the chest because we have 4 sorters that sort out all the wheat seeds. and there is composters underneath that feed back into the farm. I will show you in a second. But if we continue here, and we can actually continue and loop around the whole thing, here all the items will get, we can do that, yep, get transported up here by an item elevator, and up here is all the sorting modules here. Poppies, cornflowers, and yeah, all the nice flowers. And then here around the corner, and here we have the tulips. And well, since more items come in one go as can be sorted out, here the whole thing loops around. Down there, and slow we go. And we are back here in the beginning. And that is amazing. Yeah, and as I said, down there we have like a sorter for all the seeds. And yeah, so this thing here sorts out all the seeds. All of them go into composters, and that thing feeds all the way around here. A lot of hoppers, yes. All here to a, well, dropper elevator. And that dropper elevator will go up there to a chest, which is basically the input chest for all the bone meal. That will then, well, feed back into, yes, here, feed back into the dropper. And that is it. That is it, guys. And if we turn it on, we can see all the items flow. So now everything gets flushed down here and then over there. And as you can see, most of the seeds, or actually this time all the seeds got, well, sorted out. And you will see that there will be flowers coming that way. All of the flowers that did not be sorted. Or maybe this time all of them got sorted. Perfect. And here a few come, right? And this time those seeds that took all the way around got then sorted out right here. So yeah, works perfectly. And as you can see, everything gets sorted into the chests here. All the poppies get sorted in, and so on and so forth. Amazing! Well, hello there! Okay, I'm very happy with the progress here in the cave, and well, to be honest, it is quite stupid to do that in 1.16 when there will be so much more options in 1.17. The moss alone that they introduce is amazing for exactly that. But hey, we don't have that yet, so we have to work with what we got. Well now, yeah, I added all of these stone pillars and I love it. I love it. Here it will be a bit different because here we have a lot of dirt up there on the ceiling because I think there is the lake right on top of that. So we have to be careful not to punch holes in here. Yeah, but here I want to work with the dirt a bit more, and over there, well, it's very stony and yeah, things like that. Here I want to have like mushroom stuff, maybe a big mushroom here as well, I don't know, something like that. I want to have mushrooms down here. And yeah, I have to add tons of leaves and bone meal the whole place, and stuff like that is still missing. But I wanted to show you how I integrated all the redstone stuff now. So yeah, farm here is still the same. I have to think about lighting because I don't want mobs to spawn here. But here we have the on-off switch for the farm. It is very nicely hidden here underneath that pillar. And yeah, it works perfectly, and I will step away a bit because it's very loud still. And yeah, that works. Stop, please. Thank you. Over here on the other side we have the too tall flower, flying. The too tall flower thing. And yeah, too tall flowers with the dispensers there where we will add the, you heard the bone meal being brought up here. Yeah, there will be bone meal in here with the too tall flowers, and everything gets then, well, actually here in the dirt block there is a hopper minecart that just sucks up everything that is generated here. And yeah, we get all the flowers down here. And as you might have noticed, there's one missing. Yeah, we have to go onto a quest to find sunflowers, guys. But before we do that, let's go behind the scenes, which you can enter right here, which is nicely hidden, I think. If you don't know, you don't immediately see that, and I love that. So you have to crouch here and then you get back here. Yep. So here, yeah, I showed you that already. That is the bone meal chest for the big flower farm, and the small ones is up here. So here, all the bone meal goes in there. It then gets divided into those two chests. And since, well, that doesn't really work to divide stuff 50-50, right? Like from these chests. As soon as you have more than one item in there, that works. But if, well, the hoppers will drop one item down, and that one item will always go into one of the two hoppers here below that, one of those two. So we have to do some redstone trickery to stop that from happening, because we want an even distribution of the bone meal to all four dispensers, right? So what do? We detect the output of the chest here, the fill level of the chest. We compare it with this furnace, and there will always be like 4 stacks in here until those two those two hoppers that suck from the chest are opened, so to speak, deactivated, right? And then stuff will flow out, and then we will have an even distribution. I hope that makes sense, guys. I hope that made sense. Anyway, that works fine. And here, this is the activation mechanism for it. Well, with the hidden, again, the hidden lever to activate it, which is down there, which is nice. And now, well, they would shoot out bone meal if there was any bone meal in there. Stop. Again, yeah. But I guess we need sunflowers now. Well, sadly, we don't have any in our flowers and dyes chest. Ah, what do I see here? What do I see here? Nice, we found one. Well, one. We found a few of them, so let's stack up on, well, actually, we only needed one, right? Anyway, let's get back home. And that wasn't even far away, right? And we place it down. Oh, come on, really? Is it that direction now? Oh. That is too bad. Yeah, well, we have to live with that now. And the two others are down here now. Well, the very disappointing sunflower placement aside, let's get to work here and, well, yeah, lush this place up. Well, I was just AFK here in the back area for, I don't know, obviously more than 5 minutes, but just a bit. I thought I had lit everything up. Well, it exploded a few of my chests and they are gone. And the only thing that I got was my lights chest. And I don't know exactly what is gone now. All my green boxes. Oh no, all the leaves are gone. All the vines are gone. Oh. Well, this is what you get. Anyway, that tragic loss aside, I have done something and I'm very happy with it. Let's have a look around. So here we have the storage area and now it's very overgrown with all the leaves dripping down from the ceiling and yeah, bone mealification to the max, and I think down here that is totally fine. Yeah. And yeah, having all the leaves and stones and stuff like all over the place. Over here we have a very big red mushroom and small of the smaller ones here around it. And yeah, nice. Like a splash of color, right? I love it. I love it. Yeah, and all these little ponds of water here on the floor. And now with all the bone mealification, these levers are even more hidden, which is very, very nice. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. And like the hidden entrance here as well. Yeah, and I put a lot of bamboo here around for that little splash of a different green as well. Yeah, it's... Yeah, I love it. I love it. And here we have the browner area. We have more dirt on the ceiling and a lot of the vines growing down and brown mushrooms here in this corner. Yeah, that's it. That is it, guys. And I also put bone meal into everything, so that should work now. Yep. As you can see by the particles, with every click, a flower is generated. Well, the hoppers can't keep up, obviously, but yeah. That is nice. That is nice. Now we got all the flowers we need. And yeah, that is it, guys. There's still one thing left to do, which is the interior of the Hobbit holes itself. So the way up and down is not yet in any way finished, but I will do this later on, not in today's episode, guys, because I think this is going to be it for today. So I hope you have enjoyed this episode. I certainly have, and I love what we have done down here in the flower farm area. I truly love it. I hope you love it as well, and if you do, please leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't done that already, and yeah, see you in the next episode. Bye bye.